Hello, I'm Derek Smalls, and you're watching, or listening, or both, to Rock Shop Live with Eric Broadbent. He's the Bent Broad.
You're watching Rock Shop Live, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible Stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Also brought to you by Idea Bench, makers of hot rod-inspired pedal boards and pedal board accessories at ideabench.com. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are brought to you by Rode Microphones. Now here's your host from Ontario, Canada, guitarist Eric Broadbent.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for a Wednesday night edition of Rock Shop Live. And I actually shouldn't have to say Wednesday night edition, because Rock Shop Live will be here hosted every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And looking forward to being back here on the internet with our shows on Wednesday nights with Rock Shop Live, Friday nights with Inside the Gilliverse. And a great question coming in from Ed B. I think was it Ed? When can we look forward to the Helix Corner again? So the Helix Hour is back on Saturday afternoons now at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. We moved it from Sundays to Saturday. There's a lot going on Sundays. So that's coming back very, very soon. And I'll talk a little bit about that more throughout the program. It's really weird tonight. I got a weird headphone mix. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. I'm going to fix this right now. I bet you that. Oh, holy cow. There's a volume. These used to be Junior's headphones for his VR headset. And there's a volume control, which I don't like. So I'm going to crank it up here. Oh my God. Oh, I just blasted myself. That's bad. I was like, why can I not hear myself tonight? So yeah, I am back like I've never been back before. Blessed with so much positivity in my life right now, the greatest people in my life. And right now I'm having like the time of my life. I get to be, so I'm a proud Canadian, okay? I love our country. I live in small town Ontario, Canada, and I get to be the host of a great friend, Andrea, all the way over from Germany. She's here with us. She's actually in my living room. She's like, Andrea, kick on the floor really hard so we can hear you. Kick right now. I'm going to listen. There's a delay. Or come and knock on my door. Or come say hi. Want to come say hi? Andrea, come say hi. There she is. She's in my living room now. There she is. Can you see her? There she is. She's here for 2 weeks, so she's watching in the living room. I get to be host to her for 2 weeks, which is great. It's nice to have you here. How is the visit going so far? Am I doing okay showing you our beautiful country?
Amazing. I love Canada. You see it here. Bought me some stuff, and I love Canada. I never want to leave.
I think you bought everything at Walmart today that said Canada. Yeah, there's one thing left that you didn't get. And I think the staff was like, you forgot one. No, I'm kidding. Okay, you bought a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I bought, oh my God, all the Walmart. Yeah.
Yep, it's awesome. So we're hosting Andrea here for 2 weeks, and we're going to be seeing a lot of the Canadian sites and things like that as well too. And for those of you that didn't get a chance to see our episode on Gilliverse last Friday, check that out. It's one of our last videos as well. You get to see Andrea here in the studio. But it's a pleasure to have you here, and I'm going to try to make some cool guitar for you tonight. And
thank you.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, okay, ready to rock? We're going to do some rocking. You can't hear what I just did because that's through my headphones, but it sounded like this. Something like that, yeah.
Okay, we'll try it in the living room.
All right.
So I'm right here and ready to rock.
Let's do it. I'll say hi to everybody in the chat here as well, too. We've got some great people here. So we'll talk about the shows, different things that we're doing here as well, too. It's probably going to be about a 60-minute broadcast this evening. Ed B, as I mentioned, Andrea is here, and Scott Roos, fellow Canadian from Nova Scotia. Dean is here, RW bass player. Gary Holt. Gary, wishing you my very best, talking with you by text messages today. Gary was a little bit under the weather a while back, and he's starting to recuperate. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see here. I got to look. I know I saw something. I got to make sure I didn't see it incorrectly. I think we're okay. Carlo is here. Hey, buddy, it is so good to see you. I've got your Van Halen book nested very, very nice and predominantly with my record collection. Carlo is a phenomenal friend and phenomenal photographer, and he made me a book of Van Halen photography that he did at the London, Ontario or maybe, yeah, I think it was London performance. Van Halen did 2 dates in Canada on their last tour. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. We miss you and love you. So Carlo, nice to see you, buddy. A guitar, 45 is here. Never Too Late. That's fantastic. Janice Lala is here. Jeff, oh my goodness, Jeff Schroeder of Smashing Pumpkins is here. Jeff, love you to death, buddy. Oh my God, do I love you? I love you so much. Jeff was kind enough to play on Eric Jr.'s record, Liquefy. He played on a song called Safe Now. Totally, here is the definition of talent of a musician. Okay, let's say you have a 15-piece drum kit, and doesn't mean you have to hit every piece of that drum kit. Jeff did a guitar solo on Junior's song, Safe Now, and just made a statement, got in, got out, nailed it. So look up Rod Bent on Spotify, the album Liquefy, and look up the song Safe Now featuring Jeff Schroeder of Smashing Pumpkins. Oh my goodness. Just coming in, making a statement, letting people know what you can do, and getting out and not stepping on the song. Junior and I, we listened to the first take that Jeff gave us, and we're like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. I mean, insane. Let me see here. Open Casket Gaming. Let me see here. See if I miss anybody else. I'm going to go to the very bottom here. Hey, there's Peter. I got to meet this new friend, Peter, from Andrea. And Peter, I think you're an awesome dude. Very nice to meet you. Nice to connect in your world. And it's nice to make new friends here as well, too. So I hope you enjoy some of the guitar performance tonight. Oh, Jeff, you're the best, buddy. I love you. Six String Brian, another buddy here from Canada. Love him to death. This is fantastic. Let me see. Richard O'Brien, Jeff K, Coots 13 is here. Become a guitarist today, all the way from my good buddy Adam, all the way over from Australia. Man, this is fantastic. We are literally connecting around the world tonight. This is great. I hope that some of the positivity here in the community here is shared with amongst all of us. It's been a good month and a half for me lately, and hopefully you'll see that in my guitar playing tonight. The guitar has just been there for me in ways. Well, actually, the guitar's never left me. And this guitar here is one. I mean, I have some beautiful guitars here in the home, but this is a 1996-ish 7 patent pending PV Wolfgang, the very first one on Canadian soil. The Gary Holt will know about this. I was able to stay. Junior and I stayed at Gary Kramer, founder of Kramer Guitars. We were a guest of him and his wife in Paso Robles. In about 2 years back, and Gary said, go in my drawer and grab some stuff. So he gave me a black Floyd Rose. So I took off the PV Ping Floyd Rose, and I put on the black Floyd Rose in here. Did kind of a reverse thing with all the chrome and stuff like that, and some upgrades from FU Tone, Adam Reaver. I got to connect with you, buddy. It's been a long time. But this guitar has been there for me, like it's insane what this guitar has done for me. Anytime I need to grab a guitar and have it perform for me is fantastic. So I think I hope I didn't miss anybody else. I haven't. I know. And if I have missed anybody, man, I tell you, I apologize greatly. I know I've got some of my really, really good friends from around the world watching, and this is great. And even locally here as well, too. And awesome, Peter. Thank you so very, very much. Okay, so we're going to play a few songs for you tonight, and the reason why I play my own music here on YouTube, number one, is I like it. Number two, I don't get copyright strikes, right? So there's that fun stuff. So I'll take you through some of my music for those of you that are new watching the stream tonight. I used to be in a band from 2000 to 2012, a band called Finding Core, and we went through various incarnations where, is that the word? Where we were we were a cover band with some originals, and we even did a tribute one time, a tribute to 3 bands. I think we were Collective Soul, Van Halen, and Stone Temple Pilots, of all bands. And man, I wish I could remember some of the chords. Some of the Stone Temple Pilots guitar chords are just insane, awesome. One day, maybe, if I could learn to play as good as Jeff, I could become a Smashing Pumpkins tribute. That would be cool. And Jeff, I have the new record, Sear, on vinyl. I bought that. Junior and I went to Toronto, and we went to this place called Sonic Boom. And man, spent a fortune on Junior, but he's worth it. I mean, you can't see him right now. Let me go to the bigger screen. 1 second. Let's jump over to the bigger screen. Here we go. Big screen. Boom. Okay, you might still hear me, and hopefully you get to see the man of my life, which is Junior right there. There he is. That's everything for me. That's my boy. So we went to Sonic Boom, and I spent like way much more money than I should have, but it's for him. Got him a bunch of records, and I'm like, okay, I got to buy myself something. And I bought Smashing Pumpkins, a double beautiful record, the brand new record. And Jeff, I want to send you the jacket, maybe get you to sign it for me. And I bought Van Halen, the first debut album, because I don't have anything anymore. I lost a lot of my stuff. That's a story for another day, but it's all gone. And then I wanted to get one more, and I said no, because this is people that know me personally know this about me. Andrea knows this about me, and some of my friends, Cher and Nicole watching, and a few other people as well too know this about me, that I don't treat myself ever. I just do not treat myself. It's a problem that I have that I'm overcoming. And I wanted to get one more record, and I said no. Junior talked me into it, so I got the second last album from Billie Eilish, who I just think is one of the greatest gifts to music right now. It might sound silly, and a lot of my musical repertoire, my musical vocabulary comes from my son Eric Jr. He's turned me on to bands like obviously. I mean, I think I turned him on to Smashing Pumpkins. I don't know, but he's turned me on to bands like Gorillaz and a lot of pop bands and Aphex Twin, like electronic music and stuff like that. Just my palate has become blessed because of a 15-year-old son. So I absolutely love that. So we got some good stuff. So I ended up I treated myself at the very last minute, got Billie Eilish, and I love her. I think she's just wonderful. So enough kind of fanboying out about all these bands that I love. We'll play some music, and I'm just looking at some songs here. So maybe what we'll do is I'll kind of break the ice here a little bit. And Zach Thong is here as well too, and maybe Garry Davlin. I'm not sure if I mentioned you, and also maybe before we jump into the actual music, I know one of our moderator manager, Karina, is not here tonight. She's having a wonderful time in Albuquerque and New Mexico, and that's actually where Andrea was supposed to be. I'll preface this a little bit. Andrea was supposed to be over celebrating with all of our good friends over in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're big fans of the shows Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino. Of course, I run a podcast dedicated to that. And with the travel ban, she couldn't go from Germany to Albuquerque. So she was able to come to Canada. So she's here, which is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. We're seeing all the Canadian sites and things like that. We're trying to cover all of Canada in 2 weeks. But Karina is also in Albuquerque, and she's doing some things tonight. I forget where she was at, but she was busy tonight. She's going to catch a replay. But I want to thank all the people that make these shows happen. Karina and Eamon and Jen and Renata. Everybody, I mean, I really, really appreciate you. I know I'm missing some people as well too, and I don't mean that in slight. Sometimes when you're doing these shows, you forget, and I am forgetting right now. But I could not do these things, JJ's House of Jams. I could not do these things without the people that are here and make this happen. And I saw Stefan Odette. I think, did I see Stefan? I saw somewhere. Yes, I did. There he is. It's nice to see you as well. Yes, bonsoir, Mr. Eric. Nice. And I'm learning a little bit of German. I learned the other day about, I'm not going to say it now because I'm going to embarrass myself, but I learned how to say, put something in an envelope. And I think I can say Scheiße or something like that. And maybe a couple other bad words. I'm not positive on that, but it's great. and it's really cool because it's making me appreciate English and appreciate my country a lot more too, because every time I say something new that Andrea is learning for the first time, I say it in a sentence. And I'm realizing how confusing the English language is, because we say so many words here that have like 19, they can be used 19 different ways. And it's like, man, our language is actually confusing. So I'm going to have a quick sip of coffee. I'm drinking coffee tonight because when I like to play, you can see there's some nice hot coffee. When I like to play guitar, I like to be hotter than normal. I'd rather sweat my butt off than be cold. So I told Andrea, I said, let's have some coffee. She was kind enough to make me a coffee. Man, it's been incredible. She washed my car today. She said, Eric, you're not washing your car. So if you're not going to wash your car, I'm going to wash your car. So we went out and saw the lake today. She washed my car. Oh my God, she's been so good to me. It's awesome. Okay, so I know there's some people here that would probably like to see some guitar. So let's do that. And we'll start off with a song called Silence. So we're going to, and that's a funny thing too, right? In my previous life, I would think I was addicted to chaos. I was just addicted to noise and chaos. And for the first couple of days of being here by myself, I was deafened by the silence. And the old, if I'm going to say this correctly in Latin, silentium est audium, silence is golden. Silence is golden. And we'll play that song for you right now, okay? Here we go. Silence is golden. It's so nice to see everybody here. This is so fantastic. Jeff, thank you. Thank you so very much. Peter, thank you. So if for those of you that are wondering what I'm playing through, I don't even use guitar amplifiers anymore. I work closely with Line 6 and the great folks at Yamaha Guitars. They're a sponsor of Yamaha RevStar is a sponsor of our show. And I can't wait. Honestly, I keep talking about Jeff, and I love Jeff so much. You're going to see when Helix Hour comes back, and I got to thank... I really got to take a moment and just count my blessings in life. And one of them are the people at Yamaha Guitars. They have been so patient with me. I am so far behind in starting the Helix Hour season 5. It's insane. Like I should have been doing it in March. My life fell apart. Absolutely craziness. And they have been there saying, whenever you're ready, go, right? So I got to get back to it soon. But you're going to see Jeff himself in the intro to the video. You're watching the Helix Hour, great voiceover by my good friend PaulSurraAZ. He sent me a nice email. I got to get back to you, Paul. And you're going to see Jeff playing some of the rev stars in the intro of the video. So it's very, very cool. And this is so funny. Scott asked me this question, and I was going right in this direction. He says, "Are you using the trifecta preset for your broadcast?" Yes. So I make presets for Line 6. I sell them on Marketplace. You can either go to line6helixpresets.com, and you can buy these sounds that you're hearing me play. Make your guitar sound like that. If you want to make your guitar sound like this, go to line6helixpresets.com or go to line6.com, click on Marketplace, scroll down and look for me, Eric, and you can buy some of these presets for your Helix. So I'm using that thing right back there underneath that handsome gentleman. That's the Helix rack. And then you can't see, no, you can't see. I got the Helix or the Line 6 power cab behind me. And then down below, I'm using the Helix control, which Jeff uses this exact same thing with Smashing Pumpkins. So if that's not a statement or a testimonial enough right there that Jeff Schroeder from Smashing Pumpkins uses this live on tour and in the studio, he uses Helix Native a lot too, then I can't sell the product anymore. But I've also got Helix Floor as well too. But that's the thing. I don't use amplifiers. It's just absolutely amazing. The only thing that changes from day to day how I'm going to sound is my attitude. If I'm in a good mood, bad mood, anywhere in between, that's what changes my tone. And don't be afraid if you pick up a guitar. Talking to Peter the other day, and he's a guitar player, and he says he needs to pick. I think we both determined he needs to pick up his guitar more. So if you pick up your guitar and it's not speaking to you that day, or your bass or your keyboard or whatever the thing may be, don't be upset. It's like a conversation with your partner. You're going to have some conversations where sometimes they just there's no spark sometimes, or maybe sometimes you have the most wonderful conversation. That can be the same thing with music. So don't be alarmed if you have a bad day with your instrument. Put it down, come back tomorrow, the next day, and guarantee you the conversation will be really sexy, and you'll have some great performances, and it's good. So we're going to keep some music going here, and I'm trying to think what we should do here. Actually, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go back up to a normal tuning. I'm going to go to a clean channel here, and I'll tell you a little bit of a special thing here. Well, that sounds not bad. There we go. That's good. A little bit out. There you go. And you'll see a lot of times, as a performing musician, Jeff is a perfect example of this, but we have to do what we have to do on the fly. You'll see sometimes if I do a whammy bar dive and my D-tuner gets kind of caught, it can do that. I will reach and I just know how to grab the thing. Or if my tuning is a little high, I will actually, right in the middle of a song, I will grab if I can't get enough fine tuners out of my Floyd Rose, I will literally pull a guitar string flat. I'll reach and I will pull the guitar string flat to pull it back down. So there's all these different things we have to do as a live performing musician. Those come from experience. So you'll see me do that from quite a few times. And as you'll probably see me tonight do that. Guitar Hack, my good buddy from Toronto, is here. Nice to see you, buddy. And we need that call soon. Very, very, very soon. Very, very soon. Nice to see you, Janice Lala. I think I mentioned you, but I'm going to mention you again. Okay, so I'm going to show a picture here. 1 second. So there's obviously a very, very special lady in my life that is responsible for me playing guitar and with the level that I am. And it's not who you think. It is my mother. This is my mother, Shirley, and it's a good picture of my father, Murray. I love both those people to death. Sadly, they're no longer with us. They passed away. But the other day, as I'm showing Andrea the country, we're going through a little town. I won't say where it is just for privacy, but it's where my mother and father are buried. And I said, hey, would you mind? Would it creep you out if we stopped at the cemetery? Like, would it be okay? And sure, let's stop. And I hadn't been to the cemetery in, I'm going to say about 5 years. And I honestly, I forgot where my mother was buried. I forgot the spot. I kind of remembered the feel, like kind of, okay, there's a tree here. It looks like this. I was on this corner. And we went, and Andrea's helped me look, and I'm looking, trying to find my mom and dad's stone, and couldn't find it. And I was really bummed. And then I said to myself, I said, well, today's not the day. Today wasn't the day I was supposed to talk to my parents. And then lo and behold, I found it. Anyways, I found it. And so I talked to my mom for a minute, and it kind of bummed me out too, because there was a picture there, and I think it was actually this picture. It was made into kind of like a round circle, and kind of embossed and kind of shellacked so it didn't get damaged, and it was missing from the stone. So I'm going to contact the people who make like the headstones, stuff like that, and see if I can get another picture made, to preserve and get it fastened onto their stone, memorial stone, headstone, whatever you like to call it. But my mom was the person who my dad was always there for me, but my mom was the person. I'd be making these horrible noises on my guitar when I was just learning how to play guitar, and my mom would always say, "Why can't you learn to play like Chet Atkins?" And boy, do I wish I could play like Chet Atkins, but play like Chet. I'm like, yeah, but Mom, Chet Atkins can't do this. Oh no, Chet Atkins can't do this. Right? Chet Atkins doesn't do that. I want to do that, Mom. And so it was horrible noises. I was trying to like slide guitar, and she would be in the kitchen. I know this I know this. I remember this like it was yesterday. And she would be washing dishes, just drying these dishes by hand, listening to me make these horrible noises like it was a lullaby to her soul. Really. So I wrote a song for her that was featured on our debut record in 2005 called Shirley. And it's very, very special to me. And I have zero problem playing Van Halen songs and messing them up and torturing them and abusing them and having fans say, "You suck, you can't play this." I can take that any day of the week, but I cannot I told Andrea this, I told a lot of my good friends, people that know me closely know how important this is. I cannot mess up this song, Shirley, because it's like my mom is watching me from heaven every day, and I have messed it up, and I'm not going to beat myself up if I do. And it's a lot like that song Silence. So in Silence, I was playing a minute ago, and I was doing there's a little bit of a climb. It goes, now, hang on a second. Okay. So, and Shirley, it's very, very similar as well, too. And it's also kind of similar to Van Halen's Unchained, the spot in there, too. Like, not the same, but it's the same kind of climb thing. So, Shirley has a bit of there's no guitar solo, but a melody like this. It kind of goes. Okay. So very similar. It can be distorted and stuff like that. But I sometimes forget which song I'm playing. So Godspeed, Caution to the Wind. We're going to try to play Shirley right now for my mom. And this is very, very special. So I just need to look on my computer screen, and I don't see it there. So I need to go over one other screen. I have all these things saved on my sound pads on my Rodecaster Pro mixer. Rode Microphones has been a sponsor of my channel for about 5 years now. They joined me when I was like the smallest little thing ever, and I still am. I'm still as small can be, but I think I only had around just a few hundred subscribers, and they came on board. So they saw something, and I'm blessed to have them still with me. I love their team over in Australia. But yeah, long story short, I'm going to get a sip of coffee here. We're going to play Shirley, and it's a beautiful song. And one day I will try to share with you. Some people know what the song's about. More so than just what it's about my mom. I'll try to share as I feel more comfortable. I'll share more of the personal details. But it could be a play on words. It could be Surely You're an Angel, as in Surely You Are an Angel. Or it could be Shirley the person, which is my mom, that you are an angel. And it all came about a dream. And I know certain people will get this when I say everything is going to be okay. But my mom said to me in the dream, everything's going to be okay with a certain thing. And it was very, very, thank you, Scott. Love you. So it's very important to me. And I like the song, and it's probably one of the best things I think I've ever written. So long story short, let's just play it. All right. And I had an opportunity when I worked at the radio station. There was a country artist that came through, and I played the song for him. And I said, I think this would be a good country song. And I'm not a country fan, but I'm not per se. I respect it. I respect all music. But I heard the potential what this person could do as a country song. I think this would be a really, really good country song. But we'll play it as a soft rock song. Here we go. You know how freaking proud I am when I played that song right. I freaking love that. I love that. I love to play that song right. I don't know why I'm so emotional tonight. It's been... life is really freaking good. Life is good. And wow, it's amazing. Guitar really makes me emotional. Sorry about that. It's not going to be an emotional stream. Wow, I liked playing that song right. So a little blemish here, but that was certainly, if I was to put that on a scale of 1 to 10, how I performed that song, I'd put that at a 9.6. I think I can live with that. Mom, are you okay with that? Yes, I love you. All right, another sip of coffee, and we're going to continue on. We'll rock things up a little bit. You know what? I got to play this song. This is a song Andrea likes a lot, the song called Fly. And to me, playing the song back in the days with the band, by the way, I'm going to be forming a new band, Fruitcake Tony. Love you, buddy. Wow. Holy crap. Nice. And thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Nice harmonics. Rocks the Blues. Fire. Love that. Okay. So Fly is a song played back with the band, and there's a spot in the, it's kind of in the verse, and it reminds me, I would actually literally close my eyes and I would float like this. And I figured, I imagined myself in a small canoe, a small boat, and going over the waves. So what I do with that, and Jeff would appreciate this because he knows Helix really well. So I've used, to simulate like a Leslie speaker, revolving speaker. I used a harmonic tremolo, and I'm going to go to that right now just to show you what it sounds like to give you this kind of sound. So, okay, so there's a chord, right? Now watch when I hit the tremolo. Okay, so there's a beautiful spot in the song that goes like this. I just love that, and that's where I close my eyes, and I picture yourself on a small little boat going over some nice waves. Nothing scary, nothing like making you seasick. Just like this. So, and I know she likes the song, so she got to see me play it. I was rehearsing earlier today, about a couple hours back. We were watching a really cool movie with Michael Mando just before the show, one that she's turning me on to. VZM McCoy's here. And I got to play that. So it was kind of neat for her to see it, is from what I could see. I think she was enjoying me playing it for her because she never got to see it personally here in the house. So this one's for you tonight, Andrea. This is Fly. I'm going to play that one for you. And come fly with us. And pretty soon, when everything's safe, everyone's had their vaccinations and all that stuff. And I'm not trying to get on a political thing. I'm not political. But when we're all safe and we could fly around the world and get back to our loved ones around, this globe and get back to normal, we can all fly together. So come fly with me tonight. I'm going to play this one for you right now. I just got to find it, and I got to go back a screen. And I like the song a lot. It's got some nice sass, a little bit of sass. Here we go.
Come into my circle. Come into my circle. Come into my circle. Come into my circle.
Who says a clean guitar can't have sustain, right? I mean, listen, you hear that? The waves are calming down. We're fading out. I love it. I love that song. So there you go, Andrew. That's a song for you. I love playing that song, and we're going to progressively get harder and harder and harder here as we rock out through the evening. I'm thinking, what could we do now? I think we could probably do something like, okay, since how we're touching people in a special way here with emotion, and you might see me giggle sometimes. When I giggle, the guitar is speaking to me at that moment, and I get like goosebumps because the guitar speaks to me. It's one of the things that it's the only thing that's ever been there in my entire life that has never let me down. So I giggle sometimes when I play guitar because it's just communicating with me. So it's touching a nerve, or it's making you feel really special. So we'll do a song actually called Touch. We'll do that one right now. It's got a fun riff like this, goes like this. But a lot heavier, of course. That's just stupid. That's not part of the song. That's just I can't pick up a guitar without trying to do something with Eddie Van Halen. I love you, Eddie. Miss you so much, man. We're coming up on the anniversary of the greatest loss, I think, probably to the guitar community ever. I don't even want to think about it. Let's think, what, next month, right? Not good. Okay. Coffee is getting a little bit colder, but that's okay. I'm getting warmer, so I can probably heat. Okay. So Peter has a question. What's your favorite band for bringing harmony and chaos? Oh, man, good question. Harmony and chaos. Van Halen. I love Van Halen. Man, there's so many bands. Linkin Park right now is something that's really touching my soul again. Rage Against the Machine, I have to give props to. No, I'm this maybe not answering your question totally, Peter. But Rage Against the Machine is very special to me right now. Definitely not about harmony and things like that. But Chaos, I will certainly give you Chaos on that one. Rage Against the Machine is my new motto. I'll take a motto for like a segment from one of Rage Against the Machine's songs. Take the power back. I took my power back recently, and literally, I have become unstoppable. Not with guitar. Okay, I just play guitar. I'm not talking about guitar playing, but I'm unstoppable in life now because I took my power back. And for those of you that are ever struggling with anything in life, whether it be work, lack of work, a relationship, I don't know what it may be, whatever it could be. But if you're lacking it, take your power back. Own your shit. Own it, and your life will change. If you want it, take your power back. So Rage Against the Machine is somebody that's just massive in my life right now. I mean, I just can't get enough of them. Shinedown. My good friend Hoogie is a guitar tech and does practically everything for Shinedown. I love the band Shinedown. Junior's got me loving so many different bands right now. Oh man, it's tough. But I love music of all types. And I might even listen to some country this week. We'll throw some country on the playlist. Did I mention Billie Eilish earlier? Wow. Yeah, she's something else. So let's try. What can we do? Okay, we're gonna do Touch, and then we're gonna jump into a song called Fantasy. So here comes Touch. This is a fun one as well. guess my son's here. He is here. Eric, I love you, buddy. All right. There he is. I love you so much. See what my son does every time he pops in here? There he is. He's got a new record coming out. I think it's in 5 days. Is that what I'm saying? Jeff, thank you so much. I mean, I got the two greatest musicians in the world right here, right now. My son, Eric Broadbent Jr. and Jeff Schroeder, who play on the same record together. A hand clap, a round of applause for both those. I see my son pop up, and as Andrea knows, and I know my other friends that are watching right now, very close to me, know how important he is in my life, and he's like my mojo. He's everything. Wow. Love you, dude. Brian, dude. Thank you. Oh man, Brian, I really need, and two Brians here, Brian and two Brians are both photographers, and I lost my passion. I think I was a good photographer. I think I am a good photographer because I haven't stopped being a photographer, but I've lost in my recent turmoil in my life where things went to hell in the handbasket. I lost my love for a few things. At first, I lost my love for myself. I lost my love for guitar, and I lost my love for photography. Photography, I haven't got back. I haven't got the love back, and God, I miss it. Oh, do I miss? I'm seeing the world with different eyes now. I have really different eyes, and I thought I'd have it back, but I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force photography back. Guitar came back to me like, whoa, did it come back? But I'm looking forward to the photography come back. But both the Brians that are here tonight are amazing, amazing photographers, and the inspiration that you both give me is phenomenal. So yeah, say some prayers for me that I get that love back for photography. And it is hot as freaking hell in this studio tonight, which is good, which is really good, because I'd much rather be hot than not. Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Okay, so let's keep it rocking. Actually, I think I said something earlier. I think I said we're going to do Touch. We did that. Yeah, and then we're going to jump into a song called Fantasy. All right, so we can all we all have our different fantasies of better jobs and all this other kind of stuff. And all right, thank you, Adam. It got my mojo back. Thank you. And it's love. It's love for myself. It's love for special people in my life. And I am very, very blessed. I have the greatest friends, and I have daily communications with a lot of you, text messages and stuff back. And you know who you are, and I love you so very much. And it's nice to actually care about yourself now. It's great. Thank you, buddy, my son. Oh my God. I love that kid. I really do. And I bought you something today. And oh man, I want to tell you so bad. I want to tell you so bad what it is, and something you wanted so bad too. Oh, I'll just say you're going to like it. And you're going to like it. And I want to tell you what it is. You're going to go, yes. All right, awesome. So we're going to play a song called Fantasy. Let's just freaking rock out here, all right? Let's do it.
One night, 2 days, 3
Yes, that's fun. That's awesome. And Scott just noticed something. He said something on the floor here. You saw here. I got to show you this. If I can reach it. Oh, there she go. Oh, thank you. Oh, you brought me a hot coffee. Thank you. Andrew just brought me a hot coffee because my other coffee is cold. I'm going to take a sip right now. I am like on fire with temperature. Hot coffee. Can you see the steam? Let's see if we can see the steam. Yeah. Steam. So CN Tower, and that's where we're going to be going here real soon. One sec. Let me grab it. In the past, with this new life-changing experience I'm on, you would swear I am on the world's greatest drugs. Honestly, if there was a drug, actually, maybe you could take a sample from me, whatever's in my system right now, and sell it. We're going to market it on Amazon. We're going to make some money off whatever the heck is in me. It's not drugs. It's not. It's nothing. It's just a positive life change. And when Junior and I went to the CN Tower, we went to Toronto about 2 weeks back, I think, right, Junior, somewhere around that neighborhood. Keith Campbell, nice to see you. Wall in the box, great to see you. We went to Toronto, and I have a deadly fear of heights. And in the CN Tower, there's this glass floor you can walk across, and I could never do it before. If I even went anywhere near it, I would cry like a baby. And I've been conquering everything lately, and it's because I've changed my attitude. I took my power back. And we went to the CN Tower. That's what Scott's talking about. So there's a little photo. It's green screened. That's what you're seeing behind there is not real, but that's what you would see if you were there. And we were there. We got to do the whole thing. And those of you that know me very closely and friends of me on Facebook, you'll see some of the photos that we actually took there. And I actually, not only did I walk on that glass floor, Junior filmed me. He literally filmed me walking across. And I had an out of body type experience where the emotion of conquering something that had its hold on me. Literally, I was its, pardon the term, I was its bitch. I could not get past this fear of heights, and I conquered it, and emotion just came out of me, and I cried. I was trying to hide it from Junior, not trying to cry in front of him, but I did, not from fear, because I beat it, right? And oh my God, was it amazing. And so I'm taking Andrea there probably this weekend. We're going to go down to Toronto. I want to show her Toronto, show her CN Tower. Of course, you come from Germany, and, some of the things that are released in Ontario that we can see, CN Tower as well. We're going to do Niagara Falls, things like that. And just trying to make her trip memorable. And, and it's so far so good. We're having a lot of fun. Hey, there he is, Brian. Nice. And we got 3 Brians in the house. Okay, we need an even number. We need one more Brian. But you know what? We have 3 incredibly awesome Brians. Coffee drinker Gino, nice to see you as well too. And I think my buddy Paul Theriault is watching. I'm not sure if he's in the chat or not, but I want to say hi to Paul. He sent me some nice comments on Facebook earlier. And I got to say to you guys and girls out there, I've been getting messages, and Andrea knows as well too. She sees my phone blowing up lately, and people have just been checking in with me every day. How you doing, Eric? And just, it's insane. I honestly don't know what it is that I've done to deserve the love and support from everyone. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give it all back. And there's a lot of people here that, people saying that people will give me compliments, and I have never been able to accept a compliment. Someone says, you look good today, or someone says, oh man, you play guitar good, or someone says this or that, and I'm like, I always say, oh, it's because of the band makes me play better, or it's because of the filter I'm using on my phone make me look better, whatever it is. But I'm starting to actually take a compliment and say thank you, and accepting it for what it is. So there's a lot of life changes for me, and I think you'll probably notice in my guitar playing, I'm just kind of a vessel, I think. Something comes through me, and it's positivity right now. So I put the guitar in my hands, and I think it's just a guitar. I really do. It just comes through me. And so I'm not Matt. There's so many people here. I haven't seen it so long. Cinema Dave was so wicked. Dean Bibb as well. What can we try now? So we could try this. Let me see. We could. All right, how about we do another pretty song? All right, we're going to do a pretty one, all right? And then we'll rock up some more. This is a song called Pass You By. And this, you know what? Sometimes I can actually segue pretty good. And I think this is a really perfect segue, because I was letting my life pass me by. My life was written for me, so I thought, and I was going to follow my life on this course, and it was headed for sheer disaster. And I changed it. I didn't want to let my life pass me by. So listen to the song closely and take it as however you wish. So whether you're a very old person and you're on your last days, you look back And you don't might not have much of your life left, but you can look back and say what you have, your wonderful grandchildren and great grandchildren, and all the things you accomplished. Maybe you served in the services and you fought for your country, and you're proud of those things, or you had someone in your family did that. Maybe you're a young person and you've got life so far ahead of you, and no matter where you are in life, don't let your life pass you by. And if you need a change, no one's going to change things for you. You have to do it for yourself. I always wanted people to help me. Like, I need to change. And I finally said, no one's going to do it but me. And so, yeah, it's about choices, and do not let your life pass you by. And this is probably, I know a lot of you have heard me play the song 1,001 times. This will be 1,002 tonight. This has my favorite guitar solo of everything I've ever done on a guitar in my life. I mean, I try to play Eddie Van Halen's Eruption. I try to play this. And as much as it's cool to do, this is if I was to say this is my testimony or my legacy to what I've left behind, other than the most awesome kid, my son, Eric Jr., that's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. This is to me is the greatest thing I've ever done on guitar, and it is not even hard. It's not even fancy, but it's emotional, and I will probably cry. So I'm not going to look at the camera when I get to the guitar solo in this. It's just a simple melody, and it's the favorite thing I've ever done on guitar. Maybe it'll speak to you. Okay, and it goes like this. I'll just give you a little bit of it. Okay, that's it, but it sounds a little nicer than that. So a song called Pass You By was also featured in the movie A Case of Deceit. You can rent that, I think, on all the different movie rentals. A Case of Deceit, we had both Pass You By and Loaded Gun featured in that movie. The band got to go down to Toronto and see it at the International Film Festival on the big screen. It was very, very cool. And yeah, Pass You By was so cool. So I'll give you a quick story. So Loaded Gun was featured in the movie in a cool scene where these cops are in a bar and they're having a conversation, whatever. And then I thought, so the movie's almost done, and me and the band are sitting there and having some drinks and stuff. And I looked at, and the guys are whispering to me. They said, "Hey Eric, I thought we we're gonna have the other song in the movie. Where's the other song? The movie's almost over." I'm like, I know. Well, I said, well, guys, look, we got one song in, right? They said two, but one. So I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, boom, the nice, happy scene ends, and then the credits roll. Pass You By. And Pass You By carries you out to the whole outro credits of the movie. I was like, oh my God. It was insane. It was awesome. All right, let's try that song for you right now, okay? And don't let your life pass you by. Trust me. Call the ones that you love, hug them, kiss them, all that stuff. And new ones in your life, kiss them even more. Mickey Settlemeyer joins us. Awesome. I love that song. I really love that solo. As simple can be, and you don't have to be, wanking all the time on the guitar, right? And it's my proudest accomplishment I've ever done on a guitar. All right, we got a few. We're running a little over time, but I mean, not that there's any time. I mean, I have zero concept of time anymore. Who gives? I don't care about time. So at 10:10, I'm having a hot coffee and I'm dying. Thank you, Andrea, for a second hot coffee. I'm going to be wound up like a top tonight. I'm not going to be going to bed till 6 a.m. Good Lord, what's going to happen to me? All right. So we're going to rock it up a little bit more. So I'm trying to look at my screen here and see what we can do. I think we could rock it up with a song called, no, you know what? We're going to do Freaking Out. We're going to do Freaking Out next. All right. Here we go. Sorry for any of the, whatever you call that, like ASMR stuff with the microphone and all the sounds and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm going to try to step back in the microphone a little bit. Awesome. Okay. All right, man, I'm like wired. I'm so wired on coffee. All right. So I think we'll do a song called Freaking Out. And what's cool about this song is I'm in the control room recording this when in the studio, and I'm using this guitar, of course. This is a guitar that never fails me. And I'm yelling into my pickups. I'm saying, is this going to work? Is this thing on? Is this going to work? You'll hear me at the beginning to do that. And I got my amplifier out in the live room, and Jeff will appreciate this, and some of the guitar players will appreciate this. I'm using a PV5150 first generation block letter. Not that means anything, but the block letter 5150 amplifier. I'm using a 15-inch Beatles Vox cabinet, open back, the Beatles amps that would tip. And I mean, this sounds, in theory, sounds like it would sound like crap. 100 watt tube, or 120 watt, I think, right? 120 watt tube head running through a 15-inch JBL open back cabinet. And it sounds insane awesome. I mean, the speakers were just farting and they were at the end of their life. And I had the amp on full blast. So what you're hearing is that. So here you go. This is and you're going to hear me playing a Line 6 Helix, of course. So the sound's going to be a little different, but an EVH 5150, PV 5150 into a 15-inch JBL Beatles Vox amp. Oh my God, this should not work. On paper, should not work. It does. Here goes. I'm going to freak out with this a little bit. night, Brian. Good night. Oh, Wally saying, I see your Kramer in the background. Kramer guitars. Oh, boy. All right. You know what? This guitar has been playing so good tonight. Oh, I don't know. Should I change it? But the Kramer is calling my name. She's a beautiful guitar. I have the blessing to be on the Kramer Guitars artist roster. I haven't done much with them lately. I feel so bad. I dropped the ball in a lot of things in life, and now I'm just picking it up, and I'm running with this ball, and no one's going to take my ball. No one's got it. So, yeah, I'm going to grab the Kramer just because Wally said it. I'm going to mute my Helix. Did I mute it? No, I didn't. I have to step and hold it. Oh, I almost feel guilty. This guitar. Oh, I just love this guitar. I told Andrew some stories about this guitar tonight, and it's got some stories. All right, let's grab the Kramer and we'll finish off the night. I think I've only got a couple songs left, so we'll do that for you, all right? And we'll rock it out with the Kramer. I got it in tune, so I tuned it for you tonight. Well, I tuned it for me, tuned it for you, tuned it for all of us. It is so hot in here, but I love it. I had a shower like 5 minutes before the show. My second shower of the day, and I'm going to have a third shower immediately after. This is a cool shirt. I got this from Andrea as well too. Andrea, this is all the way from Germany, from her state in Germany. She was so kind to get me and Junior both some hats and this shirt. We both got a t-shirt and hats, and she got me this really awesome snow globe. I love snow globes. Right from Germany. Something that we just can't order on the internet and say we want a piece of Germany. She brought it here for us. So a great friend. It's so amazing, and it's been so nice. Those of you that are tuning in right now, I get to host and show off our great country of Canada with my good friend Andrea from Germany. She's here for 2 weeks and here for quite some time yet, which is great. And so I'm sweating through this. It's gonna have to go in the wash. You're very welcome. It's gonna have to go in the wash tonight. I stink. It stinks in here really bad. And I just had a shower like an hour ago. Holy cow. It's horrible. Horrible. Yes, correct, Brian. First, Wolfgang in Canada. There's my tribute to my first guitar hero. I'd love to say it was Eddie Van Halen, but it wasn't. The legend, the spaceman himself, Mr. Ace Frehley. Love Ace Frehley. All right, let's see if we can do this. We'll just try for shits and giggles here. Let's see if we can do it. I haven't practiced this in forever. I shouldn't have attempted that. I should not have attempted that. There he is. Half Ace. I say Ace Frehley and he shows up, right? Isn't that freaking crazy? All right. You want to fall silent with me? Let's fall silent. All right. There's Karina. There she is, our head moderator. Oh, you know what we could do? This is for Karina. I'm probably going to mess this up really bad. It's horrible. I messed it up, but there you go. There's some Better Call Saul for Karina. Unnecessary wanking. Okay, stop that. Let's go. All right. Andrea, it's your fault. Too much coffee. Too much coffee. All right. So what the hell was I going to do? Okay, we're going to backstep a little bit. We're going to do some things. We're going to go in the sun for a little bit. All right. Lots of sun. I think we've been really treated to some beautiful sun here in Ontario, Canada recently. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you so much. You brought me a refreshment. I appreciate that. It's fucking hot. I'm sorry. It's hot in here, isn't it? It's hot in here. Jesus. Sorry for swearing. I don't usually swear on the channel, but it is hot in here. It's like, I'm surprised I don't have my own climate and zone here. It's like fog. All right. Now we're talking about getting in the sun. All right. So we're going to rock out with a song called In the Sun. Here we go. It's hot. It's hot in here. I think I got 2 songs left for you. We're at 10:25 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so very much. Yeah, a couple shout outs here as well too. So we have Inside the Gilliverse is back. We talked about Rock Shop Live, which we are right now. We are Rock Shop Live Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Inside the Gilliverse is back. We're wrapping up season 2. I can't believe we've had 2 seasons. 23 episodes each, plus a little bit more. Actually, there's some bonus ones if you count what we had on Rock Shop Live, talking about shows about Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino. So I started the show about a year and so back, and it's been one of the greatest things I think I've ever done as far as a content creator, is creating this show. And we have great people working with us throughout this program. So this Friday night, I have welcoming back to the show RJ Mitty, who played Walt Jr. on Breaking Bad, a fantastic actor. I mean, so talented, an advocate for so many things, charities and special everything that he just does. It just is gold. So he's back on the show Friday night, and I had to move because we were moving here in houses and things of that nature, studio, setting all that kind of stuff up. I had to postpone a lot of things, and it feels like it's been about a month and a half since I've done Gilliverse, and it was. So coming up next week, the following Friday, will be the season finale of Gilliverse, season 2, and I've got Sharon Bialy, who's one of the world's greatest casting directors. Anything you've seen on TV, pretty much her and her team have touched and made happen. All your favorite actors that you like, these are the people that they cast these actors, the casting directors. And I may have Sherry Thomas, her colleague, as well too. But definitely Sharon Bialy's here. Sharon was booked for the show before, but because everything got bumped, we had to reschedule. So yeah, so there's that. And then Helix Hour is going to be back. Just hang in there just a little bit more from my Line 6 Helix fans. Again, a nod to all the amazing people at Yamaha Guitars and the Yamaha Guitar Group, Line 6. They've been very, very patient with me, and I don't want to take advantage of that any more than I have to. They've been waiting to see me feeling healthy and good and all that good stuff. So I love you so very much for doing that. And see Karina in the chat there as well too. I want a big thank you again too for our people that really make this channel run like a racing, like a Formula One race car. Karina and all of her, she's a moderator manager, and thank you for what you do, and for all my viewers and subscribers and just friends, love you to death. Could not do this without you. So we'll rock out the night here with 2 last songs. I think we're going to probably play we already played Past You By. We got 3 songs. Okay, so what we'll do is we will do Runaway. That's going to be a fun one. And we're going to do Fall Silent. And we've got Loaded Gun. All right. And so, yeah, what should we do first? I think we could do Loaded Gun. All right, how about we do that one? That's a fun one to play. All right, Michael. I didn't notice the price of the Helix dropping by $200. I didn't notice that. So if that's the case, get it. And I get this question asked all the time. If they're going to come up with something else, if they were replacing it, and even though I do have some inside information, I could never share that. However, I'm sworn by an NDA, but I do know that the Line 6 Helix was designed, that thing back there I'm talking about, is designed to be software upgradable for years and years and years to come. So if you're on the fence about buying one of those things, don't wait. Because it's not like it's going to be upgraded tomorrow. I mean, change tomorrow, then something better come out. That machine back there is designed to be upgraded for years via software firmware. So if you're thinking about getting a Helix, and if there's apparently a big price drop, grab it. Go out and get it. Nice. God bless America. Nice to see you. It's been forever. So happy to see you. All right. So I guess we're going to do that song. We're going to do Loaded Gun. It's got to jump over a screen here. And man, oh man, is it hot. Third shower on deck. Here we go. Let's do some LG for you. All right.
Wanna take me much to
Okay, we got 2 left for you. And you know what? As much as this Kramer, I'm loving you, baby. I love you to death. I have to put you down. I do. I love you. I'm sorry. It's not a love-hate thing. But that girl back there, she needs me right now. She does. And the last 2 songs, I need this special girl here because she gives me harmonics that only she can do. Right? Special people in your life, right? They you know what I'm saying. It's good. I just have to make sure we show the good. Okay, awesome. All right, perfect. We're gonna grab her right now. And yes, my guitars are girls. I need one more sip of coffee. Holy cow, man, I'm like wired. This is great. I appreciate you all tonight, man. I'm kind of like, Beavis and Butthead, Cornelio. He's like, he drinks all the soda, whatever. I'm Cornelio. Oh yeah, that's what I'm like right now. I'm like Beavis and Butthead. Thank you. God bless. God bless you. God bless you. God bless everyone. I'm not an overly religious person. I'm not I'm Roman Catholic. My family. I'm not a practicing Catholic, but I believe in everything until I'm proven otherwise, right? Like, they say the man didn't walk on the moon and it was all done on a studio lot. Well, prove it to me. I believe in all kinds of crazy things. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Don't go that far. But I believe in a lot of things until I'm proven otherwise. I have a very open mind, in other words. And right now, I just want to thank whatever the God may be. I don't get into politics, religion on the show, but I need to give thanks. Whoever is looking after me right now above, wherever that is, has changed me. And it's, I just got to give thanks. Life has been amazing. And I'm trying to share that back with all of you. And I will. If you're struggling with anything in your life, you know how to reach me. There's millions of ways to reach me. Please reach out to me. Okay. All right. Do that. And I'll be happy to help you in any possible way that I can. I will. All right. So I'm going to say Runaway for the last, because I really want to do some crazy harmonics. We're going to do a song called Fall Silent, and this is fast as heck. Okay, so I got to take the mute off. Oh, I love this guitar. All right, here we go. Unnecessary. That's unnecessary. I should get demerit points for trying to do stuff like that and sucking. Here we go. We're going to rock. Ready? Falls silent. And we're going to run away together. last note, right? Oh, one second. I gotta. Wow. Oh my God. Goodness. Yeah. Scott likes that guitar solo. Yeah. It says, "Don't rock so hard you lose your cans." I know, right? All right. So we got one song left, and this is a good one. This is a good way to end the night. I invite Stefan. Says, "I love this song so much, my friend. In East Standard, the presence is a game changer." Thank you. Oh, Polly. It says, "Damn, your fingers work like lightning, Eric." Thank you so much. And you know what? For the first time, and this won't be the last, I'm going to accept a compliment. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, everybody. I'll take your compliments and I'll raise you a compliment. You are awesome. I love you all so much. Love is contagious in my life right now. It's insane. I love you all so very, very much. Yeah. Oh, good question from Michael. Says, when you use a wah, is it the Helix or is it a separate standalone? No, it is. I think I'm using the Chrome Custom. I'm using the Helix wah. Yeah, so that's everything Helix. Zoko Santos. Nice to see you. Yes, he says Zoko says makes my Wednesdays with your guitar. My string's caught again. See that? That's why I put black tape on my string. Look, you can't see this. You see the high E string there? It is caught. It's caught in the pickups. That's why people like Dimebag Darrell and Eddie Van Halen and all kinds of people would put tape across their pickup because it's not for decoration. It gets caught. I'm trying to reach my high E string and she's caught up in the neck. I'm about to lose my... Dave says you look happy. Very relieved to see you back. All the best. Blessings. All right. We're going to drop it down. And what type as well? The wah music. I think it's the Chrome Custom, I think. Okay, so we're going to run away together. A song called Runaway. I really appreciate you guys and girls. I really do. Thank you so much for being part of my life. I'll say goodbye to you now. And come join us, even if you're not a fan of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and El Camino, anything that Vince Gilligan has written, come join us on Friday night. Have some fun in the community. We have a new Instagram. Just went live tonight as well, too. Andrea is running that. She's the head of that account. It is Gilliverse United. So go to Instagram.com/Gilliverse United. Hit that account up and show some love and join us. And Andrea will be running that account as the official news kind of sharing outlet for everything Gilliverse. So have some fun with that. Please go check that out. Instagram.com/Gilliverse United. And I believe that's right. And Andrew will comment in the chat if I'm incorrect. I think that's what we called it. So yeah, check that out. Give us some love. And come see us there. And for the guitar playing fans, hang in there just a tiny little bit. Helix Hour, the Helix Hour is coming back. Show some love there too. The Helix Hour on Twitter, or Helix Hour, I think it is, and the Helix Hour on Instagram. Give us some love there. Music Gear Network on Instagram. I think it's MGN channel on Twitter. I think all those links are down below and all that kind of cool stuff. And if you want to support the channel in any way, you can do that as well too. We've got merch and we got, I think we have a petting zoo. We don't have a petting zoo, but we got all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's rock, run away. We'll see you all very soon. See you Friday night. I love you all so very, very much. And let's rock out this one, okay? We're going to kick ass. I'm going to give everything I can in this song. And then I'm going to finish some moderately warm coffee, some cold drinks, second shower, and then Andrew and I are going to watch the rest of a movie that we started featuring Michael Mando. Fantastic. All right, we're going to do it. Rock and roll. See you soon. be all she wrote. I am soaking wet. I can't hear my headphones anymore. Thank you so very much. I love you all. Please subscribe if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button if you want to become a member. There's a join button down below. Very minimal cost, and it does help me tremendously. Man, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to have the friends I have in my life. I'm blessed. I get to show off my country to a good friend all the way from Germany. I get to entertain for almost the better part of 2 more weeks. Absolutely amazing. I love you all so much. And thank you for, enjoy this life that you have. And I'm enjoying my life. And I just want to share all of the positivity I can with you. I'm going to be nothing but positive. Trust me, you're never going to have to tell me to practice my own advice. I'm on a mission right now, and I'm loving it. We'll see you very, very soon, okay? And caffeine and maybe a little too much. 2 coffees got to go. I'm double fisting coffee tonight. What the heck is with that? But you know what? I'd much rather be a little, cornholio from there. And Junior is going live right now when I'm done. Junior's going live on Twitch. So look up MN Chegg. I think it is on Twitch. He just sent me a text message. And dude, I'm going to come and see you. I got to get a fast shower though, quick, Junior. I'm so sorry. I'm literally dying here. We'll jump over. We'll watch a little bit of that. I'm going to finish our movie. And you guys and girls rock. Thank you so very, very much. We'll look forward to seeing you this Friday night over on Inside the Gilliverse, okay? Thank you so much. Insane. This is great. And you're very welcome, Jay, for the positivity. And I promise you it will not stop. And it's I'm changing a couple of my friends' lives. I had a friend that's been struggling a little bit, and he sent me a message a couple mornings back and was just like, I'm waking up, I'm enjoying the sunshine and things like that. He never talks like that. And it's positivity can really, oh, there he goes. There's his stream right there. Twitch.tv/MNChegg. I think it is at about. So click that and go check it out. He does some gaming, really, really cool stuff. All right, shower time. We'll see you very soon, and love you all. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.